Welcome to the fascinating world of Windows. This operating system has been a constant presence in our lives for decades. From humble beginnings, it has evolved into a powerful and versatile platform. Today, we explore its remarkable journey. Join me as we uncover the key milestones and innovations that have shaped Windows into what it is today. Before Windows, computers were complex machines. They relied on text commands, making them difficult for most people to use. Microsoft, a young company at the time, envisioned a different future. They imagined a graphical user interface, where people could interact with computers more intuitively. This vision gave birth to Windows. In 1985, the world got its first glimpse of Windows. It was a simpler time. Personal computers were just starting to appear in homes and offices. The world was ready for a change, and Windows was poised to deliver. The journey of Windows is a testament to innovation and adaptation. It reflects the changing needs of users and the relentless pace of technological advancement. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the evolution of this remarkable operating system. The year was 1985. The world held its breath as Microsoft unveiled Windows 1.0. This was not the graphical powerhouse we know today. Windows 1.0 was more of a graphical environment that ran on top of the existing MS-DOS operating system. Even in its infancy, Windows 1.0 introduced some groundbreaking concepts. It featured a graphical user interface, a stark contrast to the command line interfaces of the time. Users could now interact with their computers using a mouse to point and click on icons and windows. This was a major step towards making computers more user-friendly. Windows 1.0 also introduced several programs that would become staples of the Windows ecosystem. These included rudimentary versions of Paint, Notepad, and a calendar application. While these programs were basic by today's standards, they hinted at the potential of a graphical operating system. Despite its innovative features, Windows 1.0 was not an immediate success. It received a lukewarm reception. Users found its performance sluggish and its capabilities limited. Many were content with the familiar MS-DOS environment. However, the seeds of a revolution had been sown. Microsoft continued to refine and improve upon the Windows concept. In 1990, Microsoft released Windows 3.0. This version marked a turning point for Windows. It introduced significant improvements to the user interface and overall performance. With Windows 3.0, the world began to take notice. One of the most notable improvements in Windows 3.0 was its enhanced graphical capabilities. It supported 16 colors, a significant upgrade from the previous version's limited color palette. This made the interface more visually appealing and engaging. Applications could now display images and graphics, making them more user-friendly and versatile. Under the hood, Windows 3.0 received significant performance enhancements and could take advantage of the increasing processing power of newer computers. This resulted in a snappier and more responsive user experience. Users no longer had to endure the sluggishness that plagued earlier versions. Windows 3.0 also introduced Program Manager and File Manager. Program Manager provided a centralized location for accessing installed applications. File Manager offered a graphical way to navigate and manage files and folders. These innovations further simplified computer use for the average person. The success of Windows 3.0 cemented Microsoft's position as a major player in the burgeoning PC market. The year 1995 witnessed a seismic shift in the computing world. Microsoft released Windows 95, an operating system that would redefine personal computing and propel Windows to unprecedented heights of popularity. Windows 95 was a radical departure from its predecessors. It introduced a completely redesigned user interface centered around the now iconic Start button and taskbar. This intuitive design made it easier than ever for users to find the programs and files they needed. The taskbar allowed users to switch between open programs seamlessly, a feature we now take for granted. Another groundbreaking feature of Windows 95 was its support for 32-bit applications. This opened up a world of possibilities for software developers. They could now create more powerful and feature-rich applications that took advantage of the increasing processing power of PCs. This marked the beginning of the end for 16-bit applications, ushering in a new era of software development. The launch of Windows 95 was a global media event. People lined up outside stores to get their hands on a copy. The excitement surrounding Windows 95 was palpable. It wasn't just an operating system, it was a cultural phenomenon.